Evening all, Marcus here, back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 9 phone. And as you can see, there it is, nice fancy box. Came out today, 24th of August in the UK. I'm going to crack this bad boy open, let you know what's inside, and kind of go through kind of some of its features, and also why did I purchase this, because it's not a cheap phone, but why did I purchase it? What sort of use am I going to get out of this that I wouldn't get out of a cheaper phone? So let's crack on with it. So here we go, here's the Galaxy Note 9 box. You can see I've got the blue version and it comes with this yellow S Pen. So I don't know if you know, but the Galaxy phones, the Note phones even, they're kind of famous for their S Pens, and you can kind of write on your screen and all that sort of stuff. They're kind of probably more technically business type phones than sort of your typical sort of phone. So what sort of features we've got here? So as it says on the back, let's see if that will focus. That's the size of it. It's got two cameras, kind of a normal and a telephoto. It does super slow motion, 8 megapixel front camera, RS sensor, S Pen remote control. Well, that's cool. So that S Pen that it's famous for, you can actually take out now and use as an actual sort of remote to control the camera and certain features and that sort of thing. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to look forward to using that. What else we got on here? We've got, go on, focus. This is the big daddy version, so this is the 512 gigabyte version with 8 gig of RAM. Stereo speakers tuned by AKG. It's got earphones in here, 4000 milliamp battery, which is a big battery for a mobile phone, one of the biggest. Wireless charging as normal and IP68 water and dust resistant. So let's get this phone open, shall we? So I've got this little cardboard cutting knife. Let's I would show you the package. This came from direct from Samsung, and I would show you the package that came from Samsung with it in. So it was delivered by DPD, and they absolutely destroyed the box. It was all squished and squashed and everything sort of thing. So that's not very good, is it? So let's have a look at this. There we go. It's a bit tight. Got a cardboard sleeve. Another little bit of European SIM cards only thing that I have to cut through to get in. There we go. And then I think, yeah, it's kind of, I would say it's magnetic, so there, but it's not. It's got a little slip. There we go. Galaxy Note 9. There's the box of instructions, the SIM injection tool, or ejection tool even, not injection. Well, I guess technically you inject a SIM. I guess you do, yeah. Well, why not? Inject it into the phone. Ooh, here's the phone. Oh, there's a little pull tab here. I was a little bit nervous about the blue version. Let me take the little stickers off so you can't see my serial numbers and stuff. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's actually a deeper blue. Let's give it a little polish. Get rid of those little sticker marks. And that is a nice blue. When I've seen this colour on other videos and stuff, it looks so much darker and so much lighter. But that's actually a really nice sort of deep blue. I like that. Let's get another look on the other camera. So there you go. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, I like that. I was thinking it was kind of a bit of a clash and I didn't kind of like it. Let's take off the little screen protector, shall we? Get rid of that. More gumph. And very, very nice. Let's see if we get any power in there. Hold the power button down. Power on. There we go. Ooh, look at that. The first turning on. Nice. So you have your power button on that side, same as most of the Samsung phones. There you go. Phone is set up. You've got your volume rocker there. You've got your Bixby button, which I'll probably remap that to something else. I've already covered it in fingerprints. Look at that. I've hardly touched it. Fingerprint sensor is now a little bit lower because people used to complain that it was all the way up here. I don't have massive hands. I don't think I have massive hands, do I? I don't know. But I've never had an issue because I've got the S8 Plus, and I've never had an issue pressing the fingerprint sensor on there. And I have the face recognition stuff turned on as well. I'll never use it. But it's got two cameras, normal and telephoto. The lens on that one doesn't seem to be the sort of spot in the middle there. Look at that. It's a little bit off. Weird. Flash and little sort of heart rate sensor and stuff like that. But let me set up my phone and I'll come back and we'll have a little kind of another chat about it once it's set up. And I'm back. I've set up the phone, I've done some of the updates, it's still downloading all sorts of other stuff in the background, syncing my accounts and all that sort of good stuff. But I thought I'd sort of quickly go over kind of why did I buy this phone. I mean, you can go into kind of the usability of this phone, why other people get it, all the different features, that sort of thing. But the main reason I got it is one, I love my Samsung S8 Plus. It is one of my favourite phones I've ever had. As you can see, I don't have a screensaver on it. I literally love the deep blacks, the pure blacks that you get with a Samsung OLED panel. And I think it's brilliant sort of thing. It's never sort of skipped a beat in all the days that I've had it, sort of a year and a half. And it's a brilliant phone. It's nice. I tend to rock it with just like a deep brand type skin. So you know, one of those kind of sort of vinyl skins that you can stick on the back. I don't tend to rock a case, and the screen has always been perfect. It looks a bit smudgy because without a skin or anything on, the back is super fingerprinty. Look at the state of that. Looks like a style of its own. But the phone itself is brilliant. The camera is brilliant. Everything that it offers is brilliant. It's nice, secure, nice, feels good in the hand, everything. I have been wearing recently this little sort of D-brand sort of grip case. I've got a video on this case on my channel sort of thing. Just to keep it kind of protected. What I'm going to do is trade it in against the Note. So the reason why I wanted the Note is I'm setting up my own business. So I'm going to go in kind of self-employed, setting up a sort of limited company type thing. And I need to take business calls as well as personal calls. And the Note 9, being a dual SIM version direct from Samsung, is perfect. It means I can have a separate number for work along with a number for myself sort of thing, so I don't have to deal with work calls when I don't want to sort of thing. So win-win. And as it's obviously the better, you know, technically the daddy of the phone I've already enjoyed for the last year and a half, it kind of seemed like a no-brainer. The size comparison, there isn't much between them. So sort of there's the width comparison, maybe a little bit fatter maybe, but sort of height-wise, how can we show that? Like that, it's a little bit higher. The corners are probably just a little bit sharper. But I've said that when I've been rocking this case on the Samsung, the S8, technically makes it bigger than the Note sort of thing. So if you look at that, that makes it massive, doesn't it? Look, oof, it makes it dwarf the Note. So I'm kind of used to kind of that size of phone, and I like it. As I say, I don't have massive hands. I don't think I do I? I always kind of thought I got just kind of like normal size hands. But I do like the nice big screen. I think this one now, kind of with the screen being sort of a little bit taller, I'm going to get a bit better of YouTube viewing out of it sort of thing, because it kind of stretch the screen a little bit that way more, rather than having bars on the side. And you know, I've kind of switched over to Android kind of a few years ago now. I did used to have iPhones, but I kind of prefer them now sort of thing. So dual SIM, perfect. And one of the kind of key features almost is this little bad boy in here. So the S Pen. So look at that cute little yellow S Pen. Now I kind of thought to myself, the yellow S Pen is maybe not appropriate for business, kind of grabbing this out. But then I guess if I'm kind of setting up a funky sort of cool company, if you don't know, it's going to be around 360 video and photography sort of thing. So that'll feature on this channel. But that may go with it. But what I did do is also get myself a second pen, the black version. So if I do decide to put it in a case and put skin on it and that sort of thing, you know, I can, if I want to be more formal, swap the pen out for something a bit more sensible maybe. But that's not as yellow as I kind of thought it was. I kind of thought it was be a bit garish. And then with the way people colour correct their videos and stuff, they make everything so vivid. But that's actually more sort of pastel-y colour. So I like that. Same as the actual phone. The phone in the videos and stuff I've seen, it makes it look kind of really blue. Because when I ordered the blue version, I was like, oh, actually maybe I want the black version, and changed my mind. But you know, now look, you can tap on this, get some air commands. You can create notes, smart select. Oh, did that work? I forgot to accept a warning. There you go. And then you can just select stuff and make a picture of it. I mean, that's brilliant in itself, let alone anything else. And the S Pen as well it's now got a Bluetooth feature, so you can actually sort of link it to your phone to remotely take photos. So what I'm hoping, some of the sort of camera apps and some of the camera stuff that I'll be using might link into this little Bluetooth S Pen, sort of Insta360 or anybody, if you want to kind of add S Pen support for any of your cameras, that'd be greatly appreciated. But even sort of with the phone sort of thing, the cameras and stuff that the phone's got are brilliant. So it's going to come in handy just for all sorts, setting the camera up and whatever. And obviously you can customize it. Other app makers can kind of add support for the S Pen and the Bluetooth sort of thing. And I think it's meant to last 30 minutes for every 30 seconds or 40 seconds you charge it for. And it just pops back into the bottom of the phone like that. It's got a headphone jack, it's got USB-C, speakers, so the headphone speaker or the headset speaker at the top there is actually a proper speaker as well. It's got microphones all over it, you've got your dual SIM and everything in there. The dual SIM version does allow you to put a memory card in instead of another SIM card, but this is the 512GB version, so I can't imagine I'm going to need much more storage than that. If I do want to add more storage, they do say you can add another 512GB of storage, so that's like over 1 terabyte inside a phone. Madness. I don't think I'm going to need that, but you never know, the option's there. As I'm kind of working in video and that sort of thing, you never know, I might need it. But so far, pretty impressed. I like it a lot. One thing I did buy in advance for it was just a case sort of from Spigen, just to kind of give it a go sort of thing. It's air cushion technology. It's just a cheap one sort of thing. I think it was only like a tenner. But just so I actually kind of like putting like cases in my pocket the day before the phone comes, so I can kind of get a feel for the size of the phone and that sort of thing. So not covering it too much, but that's not a bad case actually. That feels quite good. So I put a skin on it for day-to-day use, but I'll put the case on it if I'm obviously taking it out for business sort of thing, and it might get knocked around, or I'm handing it to people, like signing invoices or something on my screen or whatever, because you can do that with the S Pen as well. Let's show you what's inside the rest of the box. So just the quick 2.0 charger. They don't do 6.0 yet, which is a shame, but there you go, 2.0. You get a little sort of Type A to Type C USB connector and a micro USB to Type C connector, which are useful for transferring stuff around and OTG type stuff. So connecting all sorts of accessories and that sort of thing. You get some AKG headphones, braided cable. They're quite nice. I don't tend to like these kind of in-eary ones. And then we've got a USB-C cable to Type A, which goes with the power adapter. And some spare tips for the S Pen. And in there will be spare buds for the headphones. What I will do with this phone, I will stick it in a Gear VR and stuff like that and do a separate video on it, and sort of see how it compares to kind of, the experience of wearing this on your head. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything else you want to see on this phone. I'm happy to kind of do follow-up videos on sort of any features or anything you'd like to see. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it if you didn't like it. But do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it, and I'll try and do better for next time. Well, that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.